Have you ever stopped and asked yourself what the direction of your life is? Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Zita Mugenyi, your coach and mentor. Be sure to join me on this journey by subscribing, liking, and sharing. We are taking deliberate steps, one step at a time. So, in this journey of life, we always move. Sometimes we think that we have made it in life. You think that you're successful, but the journey of life never ends unless you're dead. We keep growing. There is no stopping at any one point. Even when you feel like you're successful, you have made it, you have the best house, you have the best business, all the businesses, you have all the money in the world, there is life after being successful that you have to live. Maybe it is impacting others, maybe it is helping others, maybe it is giving back to the society. So at every point in our life, one needs to pause and ask yourself, what is the direction of my life? And for you who is feeling stuck, you're uncertain, maybe you're confused or you're filled with fear, you don't know where you're heading, pause and ask yourself this question. I remember when I had just finished campus. I had no job, I had nowhere to stay, and my home was quite far. I kept on asking for money from my parents. Dad used to give me upkeep, but this one moment he sent me money, and he also sent me a message that tell Zita to find what to do. That message still lingers in my heart, but it's now that I realize that my dad was thinking ahead of me. He was thinking well for me. He was thinking better for my future. But for me at that moment, I thought that maybe they had abandoned me. They didn't like me anymore. They didn't love me because they had stopped providing for me. But I did not let it take me down. I thought out of the box. What can I do? What could I do at that moment with my life? Because I needed to take care of myself. I needed to pay my bills. I would have wasted my time, my life. I would have gone out clubbing, drinking, or smoking, or even I would have gotten someone, a man, to take care of me at that moment because I was alone and I had all the freedom. But as a young girl in my early 20s, I had to think because I had a dream. I always had a dream of waking up every day, dressing up smartly and going to office. And most especially sitting behind a computer. Then I worked. That was my dream back then. But dreams change. So I did all that I could. I did everything possible to make that happen at that younger age. I went out and printed my CVs. I made over a ream of CVs from someone. I took advantage of my friend's office copier. I made copies for free. I did not pay because I did not have money at the moment. I bought a packet of envelopes and I went on dropping my CVs in every company that I know of around Kampala, every bank. I did not care whether people would throw it away when I turned my back, or I did not care what words they were telling me, all insults. I just dropped them off. I also went ahead and talked to my friends, asked them if they heard of any openings, any job opportunities. One friend advised me to also apply for internships. I also did that in banks and other institutions. Another one told me to go out and drop my CVs at recruiting agencies. I went ahead and did that. I just did everything possible, fearless, with determination, with hope that I'll get a job, because that was my dream back then. And indeed, I got one. Actually, I got double blessings because they invited me for the agent's job, which was a contract job, and I also was invited for internship at some bank. And I weighed the options. I went for the contract job because it was going to pay me some money to take care of myself. So if you're out there and you feel stuck, maybe you're filled with fear, you feel like you have no direction in life, you don't know what the future holds for you, remember that it is you to stand up, to wake up, to take that bold step with courage, with intentionality, and go out there and find your destiny. Because you don't have to wait for your destiny to find you, or you don't have to let people determine the kind of life you're going to live. It is you. You have the power within you to decide what kind of life you want to live. The kind of life that reflects your dreams, your goals, your values and aspirations. Go out there and rewrite a script for your life. Where do you want to be in future? How will you be there? Set goals and follow them up. You have dreams. How will you achieve your dreams if you're seated? If you're not starting? If you're not doing anything about that? Where do you want to be? With which people do you want to live with? Are you going to stay alone? Will you get married? Will you become a preacher? Are you planning on having children? And how will you achieve that? Remember, this is a process. It takes time. And you need to take it one step at a time. It's a process that requires you to draw your vision board, to visualize the kind of life, the kind of ideal future that you want to live, the kind of life that reflects what you want, the kind of fulfilling life that you have always dreamed of. Draw a roadmap for your life. It is your journey. You need to take it. No one else is supposed to take it. And how will you take that road? It is you to decide at the end of the day. You just need to come out, take that bold step, come out of the shell and start. Remember, it all begins from your mind, and the power still remains in your hands. So go out there and determine your future. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, bye-bye.